Hey, what's up guys, Little Man's Big Opinion here. Today's video I'm going to go over the things that we've added to our preps. It's not going to be very much because inflation is still kicking our butt. I think it's kicking a lot of y'all's butt. So the things that we purchased to add, I picked up one additional MRE. So that can go in our bug out bags. I have a duffel bag that'll be kept in the car as a go bag that we are filling out just with extra things that we need, and it should be here on Monday. I picked up another one of the Sawyer gravity water systems, so now we have two of these, not including just the straw ones that we have, and I've got one that just came with a pouch. I'm still looking at garage sales, still going to estate sales, places like that, but I picked up another deck of Uno cards, and I don't really know when this one was made, but it's definitely a older design, and all the cards were there. Might not seem like much, but I picked up another square. This one's made out of aluminum, so it should last a lot longer than the plastic one that I have. But to get into the meat and potatoes, the garden is doing very well, and we are, preserving the things that we get out of it. This first year wasn't so much about, how much can we produce to offset what we're buying at the store. It was more figuring out all of the problems. For example, the corn did not do very well. Matter of fact, all of the corn died, but we only had 4 stalks of it. The banana peppers doing great, so we canned these ones up on 8/12. So be really great to add into several different meals. The cucumbers did very, very well. We have 4 jars of these, and the plants are still producing more. Also pickled these on 8/12. Same thing with okra. This one was done day before, but we've got a batch of pickled okra. We would have more, but we did do fried okra as a snack one night. And then this is a smoked salmon. This was just bought from the store, trying something else out, adding protein that we can store away. Plus we had some jars left over. So added one thing of smoked salmon, and we have more to do over the next few days. When I was talking about okra, this whole tray, half the tray, is more okra that I don't know how much of it we're going to pickle and how much of it we're going to fry, but the okra did very, very well. More smoked salmon. More smoked salmon. And you guessed it, more smoked salmon. So if it's kept that way, we should be pretty good to go. And since we're here, here's another batch of the pickles, just cut a different way. More okra. Kept the banana peppers this way. And then we've got 2 more there. So 4 jars of peppers, 3 jars of okra, 2 jars of pickles, and there's still plenty more time for things to grow on the garden. Uh, the last thing that we do have picked is some of these cherry tomatoes, and we're drying some of the peppers as well. Uh, there is probably 100 cherry tomatoes out there from 3 different plants, and that's one of the things that uh, we noticed is the cherry tomato plants grew very, very tall. Like we had a little support structure for them that we got at Walmart, and they're about twice its height. And so we've had to add wooden stakes to it because the top of the plants are dying because they're too heavy. Get you set back down. So why is this important? Uh, for one, I know other preppers out there are probably struggling as well. Nothing here is too cool and fancy. It's not like buying another firearm or purchasing solar or anything like that. And that's because for a lot of preppers and a lot of Americans in general, the economy is not doing so hot. I think they said over the last 4 years it's at 20.1 or 20.7% higher over the last 4 years. So everything's on average, you're spending $120 today on what you're spending $100 4 years ago. Like, for example, gone through another gallon of milk. Uh, it happened recently enough that I noticed the 6 cents increase from 2 weeks ago to this week. Gas, it's still higher. I see that one every day and keep track. I've got a picture on my phone somewhere of getting gas when I still worked at Pizza Hut for $1.82, and I was upset at that time because forever it had been $1.75, and so for it to jump up that 7 cents, it was a pretty big shocker. And these days, it goes up a penny, and it's like, well, kind of upset I didn't get the gas the day before. Uh, so I know a lot of us are probably, only focusing on, the needs and not the wants. But this video is to show you that, regardless of whatever the situation is, we should still try to keep moving forward. Even if your prepping budget is buying a pound of rice a week, you're doing something that is getting yourself better prepared than just saying screw it and not doing it at all. So take the small victories when you can. I will continue to update y'all as things get better or worse, or I see stuff in the news. The one benefit that I see is I got a halfway decent raise at work. Done the calculations, and September is the first check that has the new salary on it. So hopefully, I know the health insurance has gone up for the year. I know the lunch at the school has gone up. Hopefully, the other things don't go up too badly. We'll see on car insurance in the next 2 months what the policy increase on that is. But even speculating what prices should be, there should still be more funds in the budget. So hopefully you'll see more gear being purchased and more videos of adding items to the preps. If that's not a struggle of yours, then, you know, purchase what you can within your budget, and, you know, hopefully here soon it should start to cool off, and we'll do more outside, more entertaining videos. But that being said, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Still a small enough channel that I answer basically every comment. If you enjoy what we're doing with the channel, hit the subscribe button. Lastly, if you have a friend or family member that would benefit from these videos, share the channel with them. With that, catch you in the next one.